Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, this is Michael Moore. We are coming back to you again. It's Tuesday afternoon, and reason we're doing this today is that we've had two major storms in the Hidalgo County area in the last 24 hours, and we got a lot of phone calls and a lot of questions, and so we thought we'd reach out to everybody again. I think we're showing the radar from last night. That storm kind of creeped on in from Rio Grande City over to La Jolla and over the Mission area. It sat there for hours and hours, and it kind of hit a little bit of McAllen. And then, of course, today, that big storm. And so, anyways, our title of our theme here in this program is called Mythbusters. And we have a couple, we have 5 questions. Our areas of topics to deal with myths involving insurance claims. And we thought it'd be appropriate today because of all the rain we've had. I mean, who knew? I mean, wow, a ton of rain. And so if you go outside, because we had wind and those sorts of things, and so if you go around the house, you see any leaks, let's see, water spots on the interior, or if you find any, let's say, shingles on the ground, or blown over fences, or those sorts of things, you probably have you do have damage. If you have a water spot on your ceiling, that means that you've got a leak that's been there for a while. So the first, of course, you think your house looks fine. So the first myth question is, my house looks fine after a strong storm, so that means I shouldn't file a claim. Well, it depends. It depends basically if you find any shingles on the ground. If you find any spots on your ceiling, file a claim. The insurance company requires you to file a claim in a timely fashion, and so what that means is people. Of course, we are all procrastinators, and you can't procrastinate on this because if you wait too long, the insurance company is going to say, "Oh, you waited too long. You prejudiced our rights to do the investigation." Because we want to look at the roof in the kitchen condition it was soon after the storm. So that's not a problem. Go ahead and file your claim and get the process going. Second mythbuster is if I cash my insurance check, I can't fight for my claim anymore. That is not true because the insurance company must come out there and they must conduct a reasonable investigation. They must and they must pay you for all your damages, and they have to do that without making you sign a release. Okay, so you can cash that check and use that money to make whatever temporary repairs or minor repairs you can, if it's not enough, and then give us a call because we'll send somebody out there to give you a second opinion, a free second opinion actually. We've talked about this in the past. I mean, if our clients' houses don't show damages, then we don't charge them a fee for that. I mean, the consultation is free. It's only until we win your case that we get reimbursed for those costs. So it's real important. Next one. If I keep filing storm damage claims, my insurance company won't renew my policy. Good question. We get asked this question all the time. So in your policy, it says that you can't. The insurance company is not supposed to cancel you if you file 2 claims within a 3-year period of time. But the insurance companies do it anyways. Okay, and that's bad faith. They're not allowed to do that. But the law says they're not supposed to do that. If you have 2 natural event storms like a tornado or lightning or something to that effect, that's a natural event, and the insurance company is prohibited from canceling your policy if you make those claims within a 3-year period of time. If they do cancel you, you're going to want to talk to me because there's a reason why they're canceling you, and it's probably because they found some storm damage on your roof they didn't tell you, and now they want to get rid of you as an insured. Next one, hiring a lawyer means I get less money to fix my damages. That's just absolutely false. Here at the Moore Law Firm, our job is to go after the insurance companies and go get the damages you are owed, and go get the attorney's fees you are owed, and get what they call prompt payment penalties, statutory penalties. These damages allow us to go collect, so that at the end of the day you get enough money to get your house fixed. That's our job, and we don't stop until we get to a point where we feel confident that you're going to be made whole. Last question here is: insurance companies would this is the Mythbuster. Insurance companies would never do anything illegal to reject my claim. Well, that's what they do. I mean, that's the whole. They violate the law all day long. They fail you to go out. What are the issues we see that are violating the law? The big one is they don't go out to property and conduct a real investigation. They go out there to do what they call an oriented result investigation. In other words, they go out there knowing they're not going to pay the claim. I can't tell you how many cases that we've seen where the insurance company goes out there and they adjust the claim and it's right under the deductible. In other words, if you have a $2,000 deductible, say, oh, you have $19,050 or $1,950 in damages, you get zero. I mean, it's very typical, very common. Or they'll do it right above the deductible. And it's because, and then later on, when we send our expert out there and they find $20,000 in damage or $50,000, whatever it may be, and then we end up getting the case settled, and so that's an illegal act. Not conducting a reasonable investigation with competent adjusters. A lot of times, these the insurance companies and adjusters out there, that they don't know anything about building a roof. Okay, and they'll say, "Oh, your roof's fine." Well. Really? I mean, you've got to be a competent person to do these investigations. You have to get experience in construction work. You got to have some experience in roofing. A lot of these adjusters have zero experience, or they've been told by their company, go out there, take a few photographs, and then write up an estimate right underneath the deductible. It's a result-oriented investigation. That's against the law. Anyways, my name is Michael Moore at the Moore Law Firm. In the next week or two, we're going to be giving out the survival buckets. And we'll be posting another video on that about what's in the bucket and what's in there in terms of, let's say, there's a flashlight and radio and water, those sorts of things. Because the peak month for hurricanes is right around the corner. I was looking at some statistics last night, and beginning at the end of August, and that's where it peaks in September. That's where when the season is at its highest likelihood for storms. And we've had a lot of rain this year, and who knows what's going to happen with the storm. So if you don't have insurance coverage, you've got to get it now. Because if there's a storm out in the Gulf of Mexico, the insurance companies don't write windstorm or hurricane coverage, so you got to get that done. Anyways, again, my name is Michael Moore at the Moore Law Firm. We're kind of going through the 5 most common myths, and we'll be back in touch with you guys soon to talk about the survival bucket and other sorts of things associated with these claims. And if you have any questions about your case or your claim and what to do and how to do, give us a call. Like I said, if you already have a claim that's already been closed and you want a free second opinion, that's what we do. We give free second opinions, and if there's a case, there's no charge to you until we win your case. If you don't have a case, there's no charge to you at all. So it's a win-win situation. Again, this is Michael Moore at the Moore Law Firm. I hope you have a nice afternoon. Our number here is area code 956-40000. That's 400-0000. Have a great Tuesday afternoon, and talk to you soon. Take care.